Bruh.
Is that a joint?
Bruh.
You have to split this with Fake Mitch. It's only right.
Hey, Kevin, man, thanks for the 420. Could have been the fake Kevin who tipped. So I don't know if I'll believe that, man. Alright, but I'll let fake Mitch know about it. Thanks, dude. Welcome, traders, to episode 821 of the show. You could be doing anything on a Friday, but you're here. Holy crap, thank you. A Friday that could go down as a bullish engulfing candle for the corn. Hold on, music's still too loud. What? Right. So yeah, I mean, lots of indecision today. At one point, Bitcoin got as low as 79.14. Oh, lower than that. Got sorry, I was looking at the 4 hour 76.70 before. Actually, a bullish engulfing candle on the 4 hour broke this thing back above a critical ice line, and we're just looking at the daily right now. As you can see, engulfing develop, and we're talking, we've got less than 1 hour. We can sustain prices above this 8K area. That would be very good. That's a good candle. Remember, I mean, that might be a pivot point. Though we are going into the weekend, we shouldn't expect too much volatility. too much price action. All right, 4 hour real quick. Here it is. All right, so the range that we had been in for 2 months, we broke out of earlier this week, and then we sold off to fall through it. But just as early as last night, I said, it is not about the break of the trend line. It is about the follow-through price action after you break the trend line. The follow-through price action was, we broke back above it. Sellers could not push this price down anymore, so the rallies occurred. We're back outside the range, which is very good. Always the chance that this could come and back test the spring, because this was a real spring. So never out of the realm possibility we come back down to 78.70 to touch it and then run, or we could just as easily run now. Okay, I don't know. I mean, we would maybe see 8,500 tested once more for a second time, because it only happened once, I think, a few days ago. So good news, man. It's pretty good. I mean, daily's looking good, right? You're definitely not overbought on the daily. You're definitely not overbought on the 4 hour. The 4 hour is showing signals that the attempted rally is coming, or it's already started, or we're getting back to neutral, and maybe we rally to a double top or a higher high, and that's maybe when divergence could come in. But I mean, if we exceed this, we're getting closer to the head and shoulders target, 8,700. All right, so that's good, man. Good. This is not overbought on the 4 hour, not overbought on the daily, not overbought even on what? The 60 minutes. Tons of positive momentum on the 60 minutes. So, again, this is the critical area we had to stay above. We're above it still, even after sell off. All right. So you may be wondering, what's behind me? I'm surprised how heavy these pieces of art are, but I'm gonna unbox these with you. I've never seen them. I only bought them. They weren't cheap, and they're going in my living room. They will be on display. It'll be beautiful. Okay, hopefully. I mean, it looks good. So let's stock market all-time highs today. It did pull back and close near its session lows. Dow Jones Industrial hit 29,000 for the first time in history. Crazy good stuff. Strong morning, profit taking close. Skip the S coins. Yeah, well, I'm gonna unbox this real quick. All right, you got the analysis on Bitcoin, the daily and the 4 hour. That was the most important thing for me going live. All right, but now, how often do I do this? Like, never. Okay. Here we are, full screen. Gotta mute my mic. I'm gonna unbox this stuff. Hold on. Gonna take a little intermission on that. My God. How they box that stuff's insane. You may not have you saw it though. It's beautiful. Holy crap. Wow, that looks so good, man. So worth it. So worth the money. No need to be delicate, space Jason, man. Yeah, no, dude. Bitcoin's just dojiing on the 4 hour right now. Whole bunch of nothing outside of the range, which is good. We'll save the other one for a little while. If I can open a beer. Friday, man. I did not plan it out correctly. No, and not all. Dude, I've never... You know which, like, how many trees probably died? Or whatever. Right there. Unreal. Hold on. Yeah, I don't know the artist. It's on there. I'd have to find out. Hold on. What is it? Donate that box to the XRP bag holders. They need shelter in these tough, trying times. Bradford, you're right. Hey, win cardboard box. Never seemed more appropriate for XRP peoples. Get wrecked. Trees are a renewable, what was it? Resource at least? Yeah, I guess so, man. True that. Okay. So, you know, whatever, man. We really need to look across the S-Coin market. I mean, the one that's really been showing some of the most promise. Well, the two has been XMR and Ethereum Classic, right? Going to that one. Beautiful. It's like a crazy rising wedge developing, though. Makes sense at a 236, right? And overhead resistance. I mean, just look here, listen. Look at this beautiful pattern. I mean, it's okay. It's not like the best we've seen. It's not like Texas Instruments or something, but that is there. Upsloping price contraction with lower levels of relative strength and positive momentum on higher prices on the 4 hour on Ethereum Classic. Bearish divergence, man. And not so visible on the, you know, daily. But, you know, hey, you did break above the 236, and again, we're at the area. Critical areas. Golden zone. Not really golden zone. That's part of the song. Where before, the golden zone starts at 595. So you think in time we get there, maybe after reversal here. But maybe not. I mean, like, look at the daily. You're not even overbought yet. Tons of positive momentum still. So, definitely not going to make that visible here. Some sort of shorter term price contraction though. Upsloping. Okay, Ethereum Classic. Kings, man. What happened, dude? Big boy chainsaw this morning. Oh yeah, getting invested in lumber futures. Well, I think don't you not want to contribute to cutting down trees because you want more demand on lumber? You're creating more supply if you cut down the trees, dude. So that's not good for that asset, I believe, or something. Someone will do a full audit on how many trees you cut down. I'm going to report you, Cabo. Soybeans? Yeah, dude. Hopefully they'll start making boxes out of soybeans. New coffee container. Corax? Which one? You talking about this? No, it's not a coffee container. It's a beer container. Went to real quick. Take a gander at the one index to rule them all, which is the S&P 500, where again, you hit all-time highs, but to close the day and the week, you bearishly engulfed. Gap fill down at 32.52. Seems possible we can fill that anytime. A lot of gaps. This gap down here at 31.18. I mean, you're not at the 1618 though yet. You're very close, but I mean, I'm not saying it's complete bearish divergence, but you can really see from a high point to another high point to the highest point. I mean, you're continuously making lower levels of positive Momo, and you know, now with all-time highs at today, again, like I said yesterday, no positive momentum. So the oscillator's getting a little out of whack here on the craziness of the S&P. 3312 is the golden mean ratio, so we're deep in the reversal area right now. Nice, dudes. Big sports fan made some cash on Beyond Meat. Yes, Beyond Meat that had already broken to the upside. It looked great on the. I mean, it actually looked pretty decent. Great, decent, 88, very close, probably like an 85% retrace from the lowest point from the IPO to high. All right, so you had broken out or walked out. You were just making like the same lows. It actually showed a very small amount of accumulation if you were to zoom in, and the whole time you're making higher levels of relative strength. Yeah, big bullish engulfing candle, indecision candle, more engulfing candle, and then follow through price action today, closing at 96.07. Yeah, up 6.45%. Not bad, dude. Nope, have not, Rick. Have not. Okay, so talking about Apple, right, one of the leaders of the S&P 500. What'd it do? All-time highs again today. Just indecision candle. It hit as high as 312.67, and there are gaps to fill. So like you think of the S&P 500 reverses and fills gaps, maybe Apple would go down too. 300, 387, 275, 259. Those are all targets on the way down just because they're gaps. And we have not filled those. What do I think will happen in the short term? I don't really know about the short term. I'm playing a daily time scale trade, right? Meaning like the things that are happening on the 4 hour aren't too much of concern to me. It's really the daily. And I think still, and it may not happen, but I do think that the way the oscillators look, everything looks on Bitcoin right now. Technically, it looks like there's more upside potential. That's just me though. I could be wrong. And I am wrong. Not perfect. I'm close to perfect. So I'm just telling you when I think the chart is telling us, right? The chart, if you can read a chart, you can be like, hey, the chart is telling us which way it maybe wants to go next. Howdy, look at the Dow futures. You type in YM, and it's right there. You click on the arrow, look, YM, click, and then go to 1. Boom. And you can see where we closed the week. This market's closed, dude, till Monday, or till Sunday night for US. Look, right there. I mean, we bearishly engulfed, and we hit the supply line, you know, again, right? Like, since the second, for the 4th time. So maybe we reverse. I mean, look here, listen, you know, high, higher high, and even higher highs, and you got like, and I think on the daily on the Dow Jones futures, you have pretty true bearish divergence. Like the S&P doesn't have it. So what does that mean? I mean, you just think about it, right? It's really tough to call a top. We know that. But by God, if you aren't hitting a supply line, and dude, all the same stuff's been going on, and the S&P will like, it'll play out and then dump 20% from its previous low and then just run again. So it's like, maybe this plays out next week. Earnings season's kicked off literally next week. You know, like JP Morgan, maybe Citi Group, PPG. I can't remember. There are definitely some decent earnings next week. It's starting out mainly with financials, but we'll be telling to see how the whole market responds. The market, remember, in a 1 year period, the S&P 500 is up like 25 to 30% now. That is insane, dude. Crazy levels. Beyond Yeet. Yeah, Yeet on the move up. And it does seem like it might have more upside potential, but maybe not immediately, just in time, because it's the daily time scale we're looking at. Oh boy. Flat earthers are in the chat. Banish them from the land. Focus it on the trade setup. Do we open a sell there as well as the take profit? Is that a low risk area for a sell? Or just wait to the chart? J83, could you elaborate a little bit more on that question you asked in the Patreon chat, man? Yeah, Facebook hit all-time highs. Yeah, another mover. Well, we know with these bigger names, especially the FANG stocks, that collectively make up about 20% of the overall S&P. Right? We know they drive the market hardcore. So we look at Facebook real quick. There you go, man. I mean, like, dude, right? 113%, whatever. Gap fill. Look, we filled a gap. Really yesterday, and yeah, hit all-time highs before pulling back. So what if we are up thrusting? I mean, this is a really nice move. We're talking since September 30th, early October. Facebook has appreciated in value 26%. Okay, you're talking like 4 or 5 months. 26% gains. That's wild, man. That's crazy good. So after this huge impulse, you're at all-time highs. You're overbought. Not showing any kind of bearish divergence yet. That's telling on Facebook. Wild, man. So yeah, no harmonic really. I mean, you had a couple. I mean, really at the 786, this thing did pull back 20% to 30% of the way before backtesting an old resistance area as support and then ran again. So, I mean, the harmonic technically did play out, but it was very underperforming because it's a bearish pattern and a bullish trend. We know that. So yeah, dude, great stuff on Facebook. Oh yeah, Valero, my God, man. That Sergio should be, I don't know why he's not freaking out yet. He might not be here. It's Friday. So this thing, man, what a bullish argument. What a good argument for this one. I think it was him that actually brought it up again. I don't know how it happened. It was someone, then Sergio brought it up, and then we looked at it, it's like, oh my God, this looks good. So like, look, it was like in a range for 5-6 months, 5 months, 4 months. No, 4 months. No, dude, oh my God, like 1.4, 1.5 years almost, dude, November 2018. So you were just stuck. Then accumulation reared its head a couple times. Slight accumulation. Rally broke you out of the range, and you back tested the range. What I really liked is how we ran up and we were flagging after a huge impulse. You made a slightly lower low with higher levels, relative strength, higher levels, or lower levels, negative momentum, impending price action versus the upside. That was it. That was it. And since then, 2 days, it's gone from 93 bucks, 93.20 to 96.89, nearly $97. And so I do think that this very well could see 102 in time. And it technically never filled the gap. My God, the gap fill for real is like 103.42. That seems very likely that Valero would see that too. So very nice stuff on this one. Energy assets been getting demolished. Is an ascending triangle on Bitcoin? No, but there is accumulation. So it, descending riding wedge, ascending triangle, inverse head and shoulders. Who cares? They all draw the same conclusion, and pretty much all have about the same measured move, I guess. If you were going to measure the body of the structure of consolidation from a breakout, it's all the same, dude. Okay. Helicopter money connect. Yeah. Look, Joel. No, I didn't know that. Hummer is coming out again. What does that mean, dude? I don't even know. Hidden bullish divergence on the Bitcoin 4-hour chart. Yeah, I think someone in the Patreon chat said something about it. KJ is saying, would one be wise if we hit the profit taking level? If it plays out to open a sell position and as presumed should be the pullback. That's a good question. So I mean, if you're talking like open a sell position, you mean selling short. I don't think that's the greatest idea, and the reason why is we don't know what the oscillators are going to look like by the time we get there, right? Say we get to the profit-taking level, Bitcoin could go beyond that, well beyond that, because maybe that we won't be overbought on the daily if it gets there. If the 4 hours showing bearish divergence, maybe. But I think if we hit the profit-taking level, the measured move of the inverse head and shoulders or ascending triangle or descending running wedge, whatever, we hit that 87 something, that's a real breakout. That's a breakout of the overall, that huge structure that we've been in since June 26th. So in that case, yeah, though it could sell off, it might just be to back test the channel trend line as support and then run again. So not necessarily, but it is an area to take some profit, for sure. But to go short, not necessarily, again, because we take positions on a trade because we have a valid argument based on technical analysis, and it's normally way more than one reason. Okay? One reason being, hey, since it's a profit-taking level on a measured move of the pattern, it would sell off. That's not really strong enough case to go short, right? Jay, let me know if that helps. JP Morgan, UNH, Bank of America, Wells Fargo, yep, Citi, Schlumberger, Goldman Sachs. Krylo, thanks, man, for the input. I don't know about that, Danny. I mean, like, he's saying it's time to be more bull than bear again. Not yet. Not yet. Why? Why not? We know. Oh my God. Why is the music, like, louder now, dude? Jeez. All right, man. All right. So it's like, let's go back to Bitcoin so we can talk about that. Because I went on a really, a very, deep analysis, the same thing I did last night before I ended. Like, I was like, I want you to be left with this news, with this info, with this knowledge. You can't say we're bullish on Bitcoin yet, because first off, we haven't even broken the downsloping resistance of the channel. Second off, we have not broken and made higher highs at all of any real overhead resistance. Sorry, 7800 is not an overhead resistance. It is there. It's a soft support resistance, but it's not your historical 8500, 7400, 6850, 6150 to 5800 areas, right? It's not that. So like, but I do think if we could break 8500 and hold it for a while and start running again, that is when you can start saying, hey man, there's a hope of spring. There's a, like, right, and not like the next book that George R.R. Martin's going to come out with, never, for Game of Thrones. But 8,500 is it, man. You want a bullish case for Bitcoin, break 8,500, stay above it. That's it. Stay above it. Consolidate, run again. Hit 9,500, break 9,500, hold above it, run again. It's all about consistently breaking above overhead resistance and holding it, and then running again to the next one and breaking it and holding, running again. We haven't done that once yet. The good news is accumulation has finally started again. And we had not seen real accumulation since all the way back here to like the summer. And that wasn't even, it was almost just like people were making the argument. It was just a buy wall, which is an accumulation. It's about the same lows, right? This low was very close to this low. I get that. So that's maybe not even accumulation. So if that's the case, then dang, dude, we hadn't even seen much real accumulation since June, before this huge buying climax, right? Where we made a low, a higher low. That's accumulation right there, man. That was a long right there. That was on the 4 hour where we had bullish convergence, divergence. It was very real. I remember being so hungover that day. Oh my God, I was in bed and took the order. But yeah, man, accumulation is very real. Like, right? On the way up. I mean, look down here. Even before things got crazy, before people showed up to the party, right? Accumulation was occurring. Higher lows. Higher lows. Higher lows. But then after that, low, lower low. It was about the same. Slightly higher low and candle close the same. About the same. So no real accumulation there. So again, the fact that we're showing accumulation here is very good. It's very significant. If you don't know, 8,112 on Bitcoin, still in the running for a bullish engulfing candle on a Friday. We have 25 minutes until your daily candle close, and then we can be kings. Okay, I'm going to open up my next piece of art real quick, okay? So y'all just hold tight, sit back, relax, enjoy the sights and sounds of the Technical Analysis Connect. Okay, man. All right, go see it. It was good, man. I don't know, I mean, if you're into that stuff or not, but I am. Really love it. Trying to pimp out this house. All kinds of cool art like that. But that was not cheap. I mean, those expenses right there. Star Knight Vikings, not Star Knight. It's like the Fellowship, man. They're walking towards Mordor. I'll post a picture on my Instagram once I hang them tonight or tomorrow or something. Okay. So Miss Schaffer, man. Dude, Miss Schaffer, you weren't here last night. I popped open your gift. I think you can see it. It's like right here. It's on your screen. Right, you can barely see it. It's right there. So it was good, man. Thank you. Nice shorts. Thanks, man. Thanks, man. Dude, MK's here. Are you kidding? Come on. 8,500 till around April 3rd, huh? How do you know the time? I think it can do whatever it wants, man. Whatever market participants want to do, but we know it's real. We know it's there. So let's have more accumulation. Looks like if this engulfing candle is painted for real, that might be it. That might be more accumulation we're looking for, and that's telling the market, hey, higher prices may be in store for us. But again, we're still in the downtrend. Very real.
Mitch, could you check out CLDR? Been in it since $6ish. I'm seeing RSI bearish div on the RSI and negative moment on the MACD with the most recent higher high on the daily. Close to a 50% fib retrace too. Thoughts? Thanks for everything you do. Kings.
Thank you, Soul Award, man. Thanks for all the support, dude. Really, really appreciate that. And a clear downtrend, so you got that going for you, which is nice. Okay, how are we gonna channel this? I mean, you clearly know you're still in the downtrend if you anchor from the top point, right? You do like 1 and 2. Look how we like fell out. So bad. Look at the gap down. You blew back into it. And you're saying, well, pretty freaking real divergence on the RSI. I mean, even in the short term, you got some. All right, where you could say from this major high, to this major high, divergence. But then it's like in the short term, from this high to this high, lower levels relative strength to overbought. So you're talking about, what else did you say? 50% retrace from your previous high to low. You look way over that. I mean, you're extending beyond the 618. I mean, this is the high you would use, right? It's the most immediate and clearest, most discernible major swing high before this run, right? That. So yeah, I know you could probably do that. Maybe we get confluence, right? From this high to low. The confluence of the 886, and that's right here. Influence of $14, but I don't know if you'll get there. I mean, you're looking pretty exhausted on the RSI, and do we have any pattern though? Not so much. But this area has acted as a resistance before. I mean, like, you know, you plot it like this, you definitely see some respect there. So this could be a potential reversal area for sure. Again, you're right above that golden retrace. There's a gap fill though that you might have to worry about. I don't know if you'll get there though. I really don't know if you'll get there. Gap fills at like effing 1460 for real. A clear downtrend. Not sure if we have any pattern. Dang, that's a nice little move up, isn't it? I'm sure we could plot something. All right, supply line. Look here, listen. Oh my god. Right. So yeah, that's the uptrend right now. You're in the top part of it, and the 4 hours even worse. Look at this high, higher high, about the same high. Oh yeah, dude. This looks like in the short term, this is ready. Like high, higher high, slightly higher high, but barely. No positive momentum. Yeah, like on the 4 hour, it looks like it's about to just dump. About to dump for real. The fact that you have the bearish trend on your side, like overall is very good too. So yeah, maybe you know, think about it coming down to the demand line around 1035 might be a target. Okay. Very nice, Solar Wood Man.
Bruh.
8,124 approaching the high side of the day, really. On the corn, Bitcoin. Here's that 4-hour chart again. You can see where we fell below the range, the top of the range, but the fall through price action was terrible. And we bullishly engulfed and off to the races to attempt a rally. No positive momentum yet, meaning there's still lots of upside potential. Not overbought on the 4-hour, not overbought on the 60-minute, not overbought on the daily. That's pretty friggin' good across the board. Awesome, J-Man. Glad it helps. Well, it seems like there might be more upside potential on Valero. You would think that we would probably try to test the top of the flag again, at least. What is that? I don't even know what that is, dude. Oh. Shit. How do I leave this group? I want to leave it too, man. Leave group. Get out of here. I don't know what that is. Jeez. I don't know. Cryptic, man. Like, we held the support of the... You see how I'm drawing it the way Wyckoff would draw it, right? Where you sell off, you have your first low, you have your first rally, and that's where we plot the range, right? And we leave it alone. And then we see the correlation of price action afterwards. And look how we had seen it before. And definitely how it's somewhat respected here in a way. Where it's a support now. 81.21. Bradford, it's already done, man. Looks great buy. Oh my god, dude. So Twitter, you think it's a great buy? Well, I don't know. We never had divergence. We're just climbing now. I mean, this was beautiful, dude. This, like, I posted, this is one of the first Patreon stock unofficial trade setups I posted. I'm like, Twitter looking ready to reverse. It was right here. It's like 44 bucks. And, God, dumped like 30% since I posted that on the Patreon. And actually exceeded the target, really. I mean, it made it like a 78% retrace or so. Let's clear this up. Rising wedge. That is correct. So you think it's a good buy when it's increased in value from November to now. It's up 17%. Dang, dude, I don't know. Like that, I think that kind of move. Look at the volume involved. Look at the disparity in price on the gap down. That is what you could consider like textbook breakaway gap stuff. So I only see a high, a higher high, a slightly higher high, and lower levels of positive Momo every time. It doesn't really look that good. This looks like just a bearish breakaway gap. But yeah, I mean, a gap fill would put you at 38.80, but I don't know if that's going to fill, dude. I really just don't know if it'll fill anytime soon. We know there's 113% retrace down here for a long. Would it be a bullish shark? X, A, B, C, D. Or an 886, which again, I don't think we hit that. Oh man, my God, I think we did. Well, I mean, we were so close to it. You could argue that we did. I mean, that's kind of a entry, but if that was the case, then you go high to low, and the reversal you would expect it's a 50% retrace, and that could be a bearish 5-0, high to low. So yeah, I mean, dang, this could go up to 37.10, which is a critical resistance area. It's very possible. Not overbought, but again, I mean, I don't know, man. I think there are better opportunities out there. This one's not screaming at me that it's incredible or anything. Okay, so Bitcoin 8,163. Just moments ago, we hit the highest high of the day. Wonderful, wonderful. After failing to fall back into the range, good news. 81.74, climbing, attempting a rally. And thanks for the 550 or so people watching. Yeah, if you're enjoying the live stream, hit the like button, that bell, that sub, while Bitcoin hits session highs. Like right now. I mean, like we're less than 50 cents off session highs of the day. You kidding me, man? And guess what, dude? In 9 minutes, chat, a bullish engulfing candle will be painted on the daily time scale. Always good. Always bullish when that happens. It was screaming at you, man. 81.70, there it is. That's session highs. Now, you know, just pulling back a little bit, whatever. This is the 4 hour. This is just, you know, the most important things to take from the 4 hour is the range you broke out of and back tested and couldn't sustain prices in the range anymore. So oftentimes the market participants signify that as it's over. We're done. Like this move down and rallies. And again, though, this is a spring. This is literally a textbook spring. We have not back tested the spring yet, right? So there's always a chance it could come down and back test 78.50 or so, touch it, and then run. That is the back test of the spring. Okay? Just saying. So don't be scared if that happens. But more significant than us holding out of that range on the 4 hour is this daily engulfing candle. And it could be a pivot point where we make another higher low again than the previous low. What? More accumulation? You got to be kidding me. We just wiped out 2 days of losses. They're gone right now. They're gone, chat. Pretty good. Spring down, very likely. What do you mean, dude? I mean, again, we sprung, but we didn't back test yet. So you don't always get, I mean, just like with patterns, you often get neckline back tests. We never got that. We were very close. My God, dude, we were like less than $100 away from a back test of the neckline of the inverse head and shoulders, or descending broadening wedge, or ascending triangle, whatever. Not ascending triangle, though, because it was down sloping. It would have been more like a symmetrical triangle, if you were to call it that. Whatever. All bullish, though. I'm a little disappointed. No one has said, look at XRP, I'm done. Daily could paint a double top? No. No, it couldn't. It actually can't paint a double top the way we're looking at it right now. A real double top, that's kind of a real, that's a lower high double top right there, where you have a clear discernible valley before a rally. No clear discernible valley for the rally. Sorry, dude. Same impulse going on right now. The same impulse, actually, chat, same impulse since December 18th, when we bullishly engulfed the first time, which was a buying signal. So like you bought, say you buy on the bullish engulfing candle, you just hold it, yeah, you've been in the red for a little bit, but you're up right now. Dude, look at XRP, man. Or I'm out of here. I'm quitting, dude. 8170. And you would think with 5 minutes left to go on the daily before it closes, we are closing with strength, which is always preferable if you want higher prices in the future. Yes, BSV is going insane. Okay, yes. BSV Connect. Yup. I don't even know which one to look at because I like never look at that stuff. Isn't it like BCH BSV or something? BHS BCH? Yeah, there it is. Oh god, dude, is it still? Oh my god, that's ludicrous, dude. Pretty easy to chart though. BSV Connect. Wow, yeah, you broke the. It's a double bottom, man. Okay, well, next target 181. You should probably see it. I mean, probably the next overhead resistance. But yeah, after that, I mean, you know, you'd use some high to low Fibonacci. I think there's probably more data, but maybe not. I can't even remember anymore. So yeah, dude, you're big green candle, big impulse candle. Extremely, I mean, obviously the highest high. I mean, you're talking like 85 on the RSI on Bitcoin Cash, Satoshi Vision Connect. Yeah, dude, I can't get the effing music to not be effing loud. It's just pathetic. It's like, should I just, there we go, 81.90. High side of the day right there on Bitcoin. Let's go. Engulfing candle getting more engulfing. The bigger the engulfing candle, the better. Always, chat. If you get small engulfing candles that barely engulf the other one, it could almost just be considered indecision. So if you get large green candles that engulf the previous candle, much stronger argument for the engulfing. Okay. Dude, I just turned it down like again, and it's like, nope, we're just gonna get louder. Go F yourself, fish. Seriously. Fish should go F itself, alright? Someone send them a memo. I'm getting another beer. Because I don't give an F, because it's Friday. Hold on.
Bruh.
You're local on the 8s or something, man. So, yeah, man, just waiting. Daily close less than 2 minutes, chat. Less than 2 minutes at session highs for the day. That's wonderful, dude. I mean, that's always strong. That's as strong as it can be, man. And really think about all day. Yeah, we had the rally at the beginning of the day, but then we lulled for many hours in the afternoon. And now with the daily closing, strong as F. Dude, we're talking less than 1 minute now. We just hit the highest high of the day. That is good. That's good price action. That's what you look for. That's what you want. Okay? About to hit $8,200 again. It's like we didn't even leave, man.
Bruh.
3 days ago. Let's go. I mean, that is the highest high where traders settled up on the market volatility day. Overall market volatility with oil and gold and Iran and Trump and Tehran and everything, dude. Earthquakes and, you know, Ukrainian planes. Oh my, everything. Amen. Not bad. But, you know, the 4 hour, you'd be trying to draw conclusions about what's happening with XABCD or something like that. But the daily jokes at that and laughs at it. And it's like, what are you talking about XABCD? We are from XABCD wave. I think we're going C to D right now. 8,200. We just broke it, chat. We just broke it, and it's now a new day has been born. Jesus chimes, everyone. We just closed the day above 8,200, and we had not seen 8,200 literally all day, dude. until the last minute. Kind of interesting. I know we're back below it, but it's just, you know, it's just cool to talk about and see happen. What's up, Steven Stan, man? You know who you are. Thanks for the... I gotta delete that real quick, like always. Thanks for the 662 people tuned in. Join the live stream with a like button and build a sub if you want. Big one immediately, just 8184. Saving. Is the audio good now? I mean, it's not too loud now, right? So the issue, I guess, would be that you know it's the weekend, so most traders and trading desks around the world are closed. So you shouldn't, I mean, normally you should not expect weekend volatility or price action. And really the fact remains that the CME, you know, gap is now like $70 or something. I think, well, at a time. I think we closed 8,135. Let me just check that out real quick. Make sure I'm not wrong. No fake news, dude. Yeah, 81.35 was the close. And good news, right? It's like, hey, dude, you broke out on the futures chart very clearly. And it looks like you tried to back test the trend line that was once resistance. The supply line is now acting as a potential demand line, which is good. That's how the market signifies a trend is over, by back testing it a bunch of times. So you engulfed on the daily here too. Not by much, but right there. So this is what I was talking about. That could be just indecision candle, that kind of engulfing. The larger the engulfing candle, the better. And 8,500, look left, you know where the major resistance is on spot price and futures. 8,500, man. 200-day moving average is up there too. Wow. All right, music's good. Sweet. Thank y'all. What's up, DD? Good to see you, man. Thanks for the sub. Welcome. Yeah, dude. Hey, you're my first sub of the day. Can you believe it, dude? Bitcoin's pumping and no one subs anymore. I will never see 30,000 subs. No, someone clip this. I will never see 30,000 subs. Once they change the algos in June or something, I'm done. I'm toast. It's over, dude. It's over for my streaming career. I mean, as like, for me to think about ever getting 30,000 and get those streaming amenities, might as well just switch to Twitch at this point. Volume looks so strong. I wouldn't say that. But also, you shouldn't ever hold too much credence on volume on an exchange, because most trading done is OTC. Like the big money that really move these markets, over the counter. They don't do it on exchanges, okay? Yeah, 821, we did it, man. How's Tron Connect up 5% in 3 minutes? How's that real life? Yeah, Tron is literally bat 2, I guess. Yeah, AD, that might never happen, dude. Kidding me, man? Oh yeah, you'll get 30,000 subs if Bitcoin hits 30,000. Really? That does not give me any solace, any reassurance at all. Well, it's clipped, man. So, you know, someone hopefully clipped that, and I will never hit 30,000 subs. I hope I will eat crow, but at this point, I'm making a bet. I don't think it's going to happen, ever. Ever, dude. I give up easy on the subs, even though I stream every single day for 2 years straight. That's not true at all. I don't give up. I just give up on the thought of getting that. But I'm not going to give up on streaming. I'm not going to stop streaming. I'm going to stream to the people that come here every day, right? That are currently, the 21,500 are extremely important. But again, don't think we'll be gaining more at all. Something changed, dude. Something's going on YouTube. They don't want people getting big anymore. Because now, like, you know, if you've seen the shift with what YouTube's doing. They're now all in on corporate media. They want corporate media is the top of every search for anything that's important, right? So it's cat videos. They're cool with cat video people. Badlands Chugs, okay, but they don't want, because they understand that their platform's so powerful, it can give power to random people. They don't want another PewDiePie screaming the N-word in front of, like, you know, millions of people. They don't want that anymore. They want the power that's in charge now to stay in charge. The corporate media, that the cable that's dying, they're here now. They're all in YouTube. They've all rooted deeply in YouTube. So I completely understand why the algos do what they do. Makes sense. What happened? I don't even know. Yeah, Julia, looks like it may be right. YouTube is the man now. Well, you think you can't, you're right. Okay, dude, well, you know what? I don't really care about that saying for this situation, because it's not like I'm going to put in less effort because I know I'm not going to hit 30,000 subs, right? I would just like it. It's just not going to happen. I can literally invest, like, oh my God, 2 weeks plus of my time, expend absorbent amount of dollars on being Star Wars and all that stuff, correlates to like 10 new subs in a week of me doing it, right? That just proves that hard work does not translate into more subs at all on this platform. Ernest says he's very happy with a Patreon purchase. I wouldn't look at it as a purchase, man, right? Is it a purchase? It's really, you're just showing your support to the stream, but my God, there are amazing amenities involved that incentivize one to support the channel. It's beautiful. It's reciprocity. Well, worth it. He's learned a ton going through every day. Excellent, Ernest, man. Thank you for the feedback and the advocacy for the Patreon. Much love, dude. Thanks, Michelle. Really, really appreciate it. Okay, but Bitcoin 8150 when it just hit 8,200 to close the day, down $50 already. But again, we should understand that. We should expect that. It's the weekend. I mean, like, people will make the argument, but Ray, in like May and June of 2019, every weekend we pumped like insane. Okay, that's a very small anomaly. You know how many weekends that exist since Bitcoin was created? And you were going to talk about like four or five that happened on the pump. Other than that, though, the weekend was extremely mild and boring and blah. So this weekend probably shouldn't be any different. We probably shouldn't see any kind of crazy move up, but my God, you got to be extremely excited and happy about a bullish engulfing candle. Not even back testing. I mean, that means, like, is there so much demand on Bitcoin that it couldn't even come to back test the pattern, the top of the pattern? That's a good thing in my opinion, but maybe I'm crazy. I mean, a bullish engulfing candle. I know this was the bullish engulfing candle that triggered us positively, not negatively. Like it was the buying trigger. Engulfing, higher low, back test of a spring. Literally, look left, back test of a spring, back test of a spring. Oh, Tomcat, you're already a sub, so you don't even count, dude. Not thanking you. It's all good, dude. I don't really care. I keep ranting Zao, that means you literally don't watch, like, the stream. That means you don't care about technical analysis, investing in yourself. I do education every single effing day and teach things every day. I don't want you as a sub, dude. Please unsub. Thank you, dude. And please, hey, if you're gonna unsub, don't watch me anymore, okay? Don't watch me. Zao. I'm just talking to Zao Zhang, okay? That's it. Who was that? Dre Franks, man. Thanks for the sub, dude. Appreciate it. Danny, maybe, man. Maybe. What do I expect of Bitcoin for the next few days? Probably nothing in the next few days. few days, right? Maybe a couple days, right? Nothing. I don't expect anything ever on the weekend. Cookies Kush, thanks for the sub, dude. But maybe, you know, when the market opens on Monday and traders come back to their desks and their floors, right? Maybe we get some follow-through price action, right? Remember, like, we get occurrences all the time, right? We get a bullish engulfing candle. We hit a support. We hit a resistance. We break a support or resistance. It's never about the actual event that occurs. It's always about the follow-through price action we get. So we got a bullish engulfing candle. So you have to ask the question, what now? What do we need to see? We have to see follow-through price action after a bullish engulfing candle. Otherwise, it was an invalid bullish engulfing candle and the market did not see anything in it, right? So when we just did what we just did, we need to see higher prices now, okay? Just like we saw here and here. Lars Fogged, thanks for the sub, dude. Welcome. My God, man, it's like, oh, imagine someone streams and puts in their heart and soul into it, and yeah, it gets compensated extremely well for it, but it's not about the money, dude. It's not about the money. It's just about, oh, I stream and like I don't grow, no matter how much effort I put in. And then someone comes and starts talking crap and saying they're unsubbing to me, and it's like, go ahead, dude. What's up, Tony Fish? Thanks for the sub. Tony just replaced you, completely replaced you. It isn't eyebrow. Look, I'm doing two eyebrows at the same time. Okay. So let's just look at the S coins real quick. See how they fared. Ethereum, first one. Log scale connect. We've been looking at it. It bullishly engulfed too, chat. Oh my God, it's so surprising that Ethereum's literally doing just about everything that Bitcoin's doing in the past 2 months. Like everything. Except panning a beautiful inverse head and shoulders, descending broadening wedge, whatever. Didn't do that. But it did back test its spring, right? It sprung December 18th when Bitcoin engulfed. Then it back tested the spring a couple times. It even showed accumulation and has rallied to the upside. And where did it go? 146.53, exactly where we said it would go if Bitcoin broke the neckline of the inverse head and shoulders. Bam. If Bitcoin got follow-through price action and broke out above, you know, it got back to 8,500 or higher, we would break 146 and could very well, if Bitcoin hits 87, 8,800, we could very well see 159 to 160. What's up? Oh, BC, I think you are a sub already, so thanks, dude. Tony just got here and you're scaring him, thinking he's replacing people now. Well, dang, dude, if you like, you can't be empathetic of a streamer that you watch every day, that's here every day, doesn't take days off, and he's a little frustrated, then you don't deserve that streamer. Like, really, dude, you can't be empathetic that I get some, I'm a human, dude, like you. You have frustrations too, but you don't stream every day. You're not in the public sphere every day to be judged and pointed at and mocked, laughed at, whatever, dude. So if you can't be empathetic, I don't want it, dude. BSV is up 50% today. Pulling back now. Yeah, we had it up for the futures chart. I mean, I can go back to it. DCH, SV, right? What was I looking at? 20. Yeah. I mean, is that really pulling back, dude? Yeah, $7. Not so much on an asset that's $170, right? I mean, this is all I can tell you, dude. It's like you break resistance. You think the next resistance is 181. We didn't see it yet, okay? So, crypto server, man. Hey, dude. Crypto surfing. You should say hey to Space Jason, dude. It's surfing in space or something. So, I don't know. There's not any data, right? Oh, July of 2019. I guess it got listed here on Poloniex. Who cares? But great, yeah, great gains. Insanity. I don't think it shows it. Nah, see, it doesn't show it. Because the day ended, right? A new day happened, like, was created like 15 minutes ago. What I think about the CME gaps thing, I think that there's something called Gartley's gap theory that because it's a thing that exists and people have studied for like 100 years. I think it is now translating, correlating. I mean, the CME is the Chicago Mercantile Exchange, and that's what we look at. Gartley's gap theory applies to futures. So it's like you have three different types of gaps. You have your everyday gap. Well, I mean, that's stocks. Futures chart, maybe a little different, but a gap that is so small, like the one that we're seeing, I think it was 7,600 or something. We never hit it. We will eventually hit it, probably, right? Really high chance, but we don't know when. And that's like, and those gaps can't really be what to prevent you from taking a trade if it looks ready to go. You can't look at it that way. Okay, Nicholas, that's for you, man. Why would BSV be a pedo coin? That doesn't even make sense, dude. I mean, I don't know about that. I mean, the highest it's ever gotten on this chart was like 189. I can't attest to if that's the all-time highest because it might have more data on other exchanges. I can't even remember. 189, I guess, is all-time highs. Maybe. You thought we filled a gap perfectly. Not with a candle close. Gosh dang it. Let me go back to it. Are you asking? Look, here we go. Look here, listen.
Look here! Look, listen!
So, you know, you got wick to wick. That you didn't even, the wick didn't even touch the previous wick. Now, this is the gap, man. This is literally the gap right there, 76.20 or so. You never filled it. Okay, that's it. Didn't happen. So that in time will fill, probably. I mean, like we're talking 90% chance of filling, but when will it happen? Will it happen after we break 8,500 and run up to like 9,800 or whatever and then dump? And in 2 months we come back to fill it? Or will it be tomorrow or, you know, or on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday? I don't know. But that shouldn't prevent you from trading a dragon pattern, inverse head and shoulders, or descending riding wedge just because there's a gap. And anyway, it doesn't even matter because if you were playing those patterns, you would have gotten in long before the gap even happened. So you wouldn't even be worried about it. Okay. Like, dude, I thought Bitcoin, it would have been reasonable for Bitcoin to see 75.50 or so, which is like the neckline of the inverse head and shoulders. Bitcoin, no, Carlos Matos, technically, if we're talking about Coinbase, it was $8,000. Does anyone type 1 in the chat if you remember when Bitcoin Cash got officially listed to Coinbase before the whole boom, the crypto, I mean, it was like the boom was happening. It might have been one of the ending events that occurred in actually the 2017 Great FOMO. Type 1 if you remember that. 8,200 or so is what it cost on Coinbase. And they did an internal audit on people who worked there. And they said, oh no, we're okay. No, everything's good. It was like, what? Dude, this is such a scammy market, man. All right. So it's scammy. It was even scammier back then. Your market has to go through these cycles to find out what's scammy, what's not. You know, I don't know, dude. Yeah, y'all remember, dude. Y'all effing remember. Yep. I mean, that was... Like, how is this real life? You owned it at that time. But the thing is, though, if you try to sell it, I think if you owned it when it happened, you couldn't get filled or something. Like, no one was buying. Or maybe people were buying. Tell me, dude. When it got... Anyone that owned it, when it got... listed on Coinbase, did anyone get their order filled at 8,200 if they were trying to sell it? Please tell me. Somebody out there was like, oh my God, please, I've got to buy Bitcoin Cash at 8,200 because it's so high right now. Somebody did that, right? It's whatever, man. Yeah, thanks for the 650 here. Oh my God, thanks for the 250 likes. Really appreciate y'all. I do, a lot. And just because I complain sometimes about no new subs doesn't mean I don't care about helping people and showing up every day and giving it 110% effort. Weekends, weekdays, you name it, dude. It's very seldom I don't show up at least once a day to just give people information they want or need. Let's go to Litecoin real quick. Still in log. Breakout. We had a real breakout, but again, you know what's happening, right? We got to break $48, really. Right. Oh no, it's at 40. You broke $47. Okay, holding above this is incredible. Like you. Sorry. So we just bullishly engulfed on Litecoin. In log scale, we did truly break out. And not only did we break out of a downtrend, we broke above critical overhead resistance. Well, it's not really over. It was a little bit overhead, but more so like the under resistance where you got. I mean, look how many touches you get. Really, this is where look. You're at this August 14th, 2018 level. You're touching it. You're just like pulling back a little bit. All right, so that's where you are. This is a big deal. Litecoin could be turning. I mean, if you can hold above this long enough, and you can run and break $53 or so, this could be incredible.
Is that a joint?
Bruh.
Can you check Twillo? TWLO.
Yep. Twillo. Yep. Twilio. Sorry. Twilio Connect. Oh my god, dude! Look what I don't know when the last time I've looked at this, but I'll tell you this, dude. Look what happened when we broke out of the uptrend. Holy crap, dude! This is the channel I had, right? And once we broke that demand line, we back tested it once, kind of double top there. Bye. Dumped. Yeah, that wedge never played out. Too bullish, right? But clearly you broke something. You broke some supply line, right? 1, 2, 3. Oh, beautiful channel. What a breakout. So you just go high to low. You understand we have exceeded, we are now in the golden zone, right? So your major reversal area, pretty big area between 112 and 127. You gapped up today. You're very overbought. The most overbought you've actually been, oh my God, since June of 2018. So Twilio, higher lows, breakout, pumping. Gaps to fill. I mean, there's one gap here that you could fill maybe on Monday, all right? 112.98. So below that 200-day moving average, but dang, dude, can't say this is overwhelmingly bullish, right? I mean, started down here at $22. So how low did we retrace? From the low point to high point, it was, you got the golden zone, right? You were nearly a 50% retrace before reversing to the upside. So you'd think that we might get some sort of reversal in the zone, 112 to 127. No divergence at all, but very overbought. So you'd think that maybe even next week we could fill the gap, sell off a little bit, maybe cool off on the oscillators before running again. Okay. Julio, nice breakout, momentum shifted, higher lows accumulation, overall bullish trend. So look for, if it's to continue running, reversal areas 120, psychological rounded number. 127 is the 618. And then overhead resistance really begins, I think, around 134.66. Right here. Okay. Popo Fox, man.
Bruh.
THX for showing Oxy. Made me some good returns. You guys gave me the idea to watch at it.
Man, who was it that brought it up initially? Was it Caffeine, man? I think it was Caffeine who is the culprit. You know, like, people be like, hey, can you look at this? And it's like, okay, look here, listen. Closed up 1.1% today, highest levels we had seen since September. I mean, this one was stupid, man. Okay, not only, there's a lot to talk about on this one, right? You're in this crazy downtrend. All right, but not only did you finally find a way to bounce, where did you bounce? You have to look left. All the way back from 2008. That is what, you know, I'd never even really heard of Oxy until like Caffeine, and people were like, can you look at this, man? I think I found it initially somewhere in like September, August with a falling wedge, and then kind of forgot about it. And then Caffeine and Phil and a few others were like keeping their eye on it. Like, dude, could you like look at this? Look what it's doing. think we had like a trade set up maybe that was at like 39.97, or I can't remember. And then it sold off to hit 38 bucks, the crazy 100% retrace level. But like when it was doing that, it was like somehow you're still effing in the wedge. I don't know how. Like when it dumped like this, I was like, oh my God. But the divergence was so effing real at this ice line, 2008 ice line. It was like, dude, very promising. I mean, like low risk, the lowest risk you could ever have probably for a trade. And look where it's gone. And we know the golden zone, the height of the pattern to the low point between $49 and $56.71. We're getting closer and closer. We exceeded in the past few days the 236. Holy crap. So let's go, Popo Fox. Thanks to the 15. And congratulations on your sick gains on Oxy, these oil stocks. Some of them have just been getting destroyed and rallying. But man, some of them like rallied and are dumping, and it's just like, but then like, you know, Valero, which is like the most recent trade setup we have for patrons, it's like, that one's doing awesome. So it's really tough. The oil market is not easy. Holy crap. There's no like, I don't know, man. They're all over the place on where they are. Nope, no one knows. Anyone on Twitter shilling Stellar. Anyone shilling an S-Coin at this point, dude, they don't have any credibility. What are they doing, man? Why would you just shill a coin? Like, what's the point? What are you trying to do? You're just a marketing person. You're just into marketing. Trying to market for some asset that doesn't give a crap. I mean, like, unless you're getting paid, why would you shill an asset? Doesn't make sense, dude.
Can we check November? Kings.
November. Yeah, we can check Nov. This was I think a trade setup, right, Rick? Nov. N-O-V. Very nice. So it was very nice. It again, this is the oil energy sector that if you looked at the oil asset, it broke out at 63, which is the top of a range, and it dumped on news that there is no tension in Iran anymore. There's no World War III. Blah, blah, blah. Trump was a good guy by making fun of Iran, being like, oh, they're stepping, or they're backing down because they didn't kill any Americans, and that's a clear signal that they're, and I agree. I mean, that's them being like, we don't want any problems, man. That's what they're saying, I guess. So when that happened, you know, this thing was doing well, and then the whole macro of oil pushed this thing back down. I think this very well could be a premature breakout. Okay, sell wall, extreme sell wall, 24.91. We're at 23.84. Let's look for more accumulation here. If we can get another higher low, we could be kings, man. I really think we could break the upside. Look what happened. A falling wedge breakout into an ascending triangle. Beautiful combo. Bullish pattern, bullish pattern. All right, don't give up on this yet. As long as we make a higher low than 21.26, it'll be all right. There's a demand line down at like $23, so we hadn't seen yet. So will be very interesting to see if we could get down there and test that again before rising more. All right. Oxy bought APC. That's nice. Very nice. Oh, Kevin, man. Yeah, dude. What's up, Harley Kings, man? So the unicorns you talking about, the IPOs in the stock market like Uber and Lyft and the others, they put me because SPY is pulling them up. Are they ready to roll? Uber, Beyond Meat. I think it's just seller exhaustion, maybe. Right? Like Beyond Meat we looked at already in the stream. Maybe not. I don't remember, but I don't care. I looked at it multiple times today where, yeah, dude, it lost 86% of its value. It was very close to an 88% retrace from the IPO price. Started at 45.42, but you know, so telling when you break out down like a supply line, right? If you create a supply line and you get out of it, but then like you're just going sideways and you just continue to show higher levels of relative strength. I mean, that's like divergence and then accumulation. So it became convergence at the end. But 73.89, now we're 96 bucks. And the first fib node is, my God, 111.42. And there's a gap fill right at 104.87. Does seem very likely you will hit that to fill the gap at least. But my God, I mean, you'd think that we'd see 111 too. Just a 23% retrace, which is the shallowest retrace, the scrubbiest retrace. Your common retrace levels would be between 135.97 and 175.66. Right there. That's your common. That means we should see that in a few weeks or maybe a month or two, right? You know, it's a daily time scale. It'll take time to get there. So gap fill, first target. Then right after that's 111. And then after that's 135 to 175. All right. Yummy. Yeah, well, about time Warner for 182 billion. Let's go. Oaken Shield, man. Sorry, dude. Bitcoin's still at 81.56. I'm sorry that it's not pumping beyond the highest point we saw yesterday. I'm sorry, man. Thanks for the 600 people here. Still. 286 likes. Are you kidding me, man?
Is that a joint?
You know where we are.
We in here. We have the high ground, Kenobi, man. We always have the high ground on the market because of TA. Right? TA is what gives us our edge. As our weapons. It's our, you know, whatever the Mandalorian's weapons are. Like his rockets and his lasers. His blaster. All those things. Okay? It can also be our armor. Our Mandalorian armor. Whatever, dude. Oh, y'all want to see something? A spoiler of Mandalorian Season 2? I posted it today in the chat, but I want everyone to see it, okay? Sorry, just shield your eyes if you don't want Mandalorian spoilers. Here it is, chat. Okay, Baby Yoda, Badlands Chugs. He liquidated Baby Yoda and he drank him. I'm sorry, chat.
Bruh. Bruh. Bruh.
Oh my God, dude, I don't even know.
That boy is good.
All right, chat, I'm sorry. It had to end this way. It was like Game of Thrones.
Bruh.
Go back to home base. 81.57. Sorry, man. No breakout above anything yet. Nothing. Niche ray has been hidden. Yeah, dude. Wow. I don't know, Engine Coin's been looking so weak at that support. It's like it keeps touching it and hugging it. Like you think it'd break the upside, it's just not. Yeah, be sure to, if you're new here, be sure to join our Discord. I mean, we've got nearly 5,000 members in the Discord now, and a bunch of like-minded individuals that care about trading, analysis, multiple markets. It's the place to be if you care about that stuff, for real. Epic spoiler. Yeah, Element of P, dude. We did it, man. Chargers, man. Oh, no. How's old Flexicoin doing, dude? You should know you are the always flexing. You are the protagonist for Flexicoin, dude. Yeah, met Adam Peabody in Austin, Texas. So we were about, I don't know, an hour and a half into the conversation, hanging out, you know, and then he lets us know he's part of the Flexicoin army and he's here to destroy us. We're just looking at him like, what? Funniest thing ever, dude. Seriously. 4 hours interesting. Yeah, whatever, dude. 81.74. Sold off a little bit. Not much. Getting bought up somewhat. It's the weekend, man. most people that are super serious about this are not trading Bitcoin. What's up, Chris Sorensen? What's the chances Chevron can recover? Is it invalidated? The question I asked patrons today is like, is it making a lower high in the previous side? No. Or a lower low? Not yet. Not yet. Dang, dude, it's just not yet. It's looking very weak. It's about to be. But if we look left a little bit on Chevron, right? I mean, supports.
Is that a joint?
I bought 4 puts on AMC 1 year ago with strike of $15.45 expiration January 17, 2020. I may buy 200 shares Monday to hold for exercise. How does the chart look for continued drop?
God, it looks so bad, dude. Oh man, it looks like another one that I was looking at today. This one's worse, I think, but all right. So AMC is at a 1414 fib extension. It hit it today finally, or hit it yesterday. You break this, you'll see 426, the 1618. There's nothing looking left. You only have fib extensions. I went from the high to the low to high. You had divergence. It seems like now you don't have really divergence from this low to this low now, which is terrible. But you do remember that though there's bullish stuff going on, it's an overall bearish trend where it started, ran up and it's dumped, and it's only making lower highs, lower lows now. So it's like it could very well go lower, but you know we're at a critical area where it very well could reverse to the upside. So taking some off the table might be a good idea because of just how destroyed this thing has gotten. So not near the potential demand line, which is like 575, 560, whatever, moving target. No reversal candle, really, I don't think. Oh, yeah, actually there is. This is an inverted hammer. Oh, my God. Inverted hammer at a 1414 fib extension on the literal dot. It could rally. But other than that, the divergence is not valid really anymore. There's like a low, a lower low, your lower low, and now even the lowest low is technically lower than that low. That's bearish convergence, but it's still higher than this low. So at this point, man, you got to think we're at a critical fib extension, and we painted a bullish inverted hammer today, but we know how weak bullish stuff is here. But you might get a recovery, but I don't know, man. All right, it could run up and then just dump again. Expiration's coming up like a week, man. So maybe execute some options. Might be a good idea. Nothing wrong with being, conservative and not getting too greedy because it seems like you've made a killing. So,
Bruh.
200 Monday, what? There you go, Todd. I mean, that's fine. I mean, as long as you do take advantage of the price it's at right now, which is right. I mean, expiring on the 17th. I mean, it could run up and you could lose out on lots of gains, and then you have to execute, your order of the contract in 7 days or in 5 days, whatever, on Monday through Friday, and it's run up. It's retraced, a little bit. It's gone up to like $8 or something. And so all of a sudden it's like, dang, dude. Won't be investing in oil or individual oil assets because of value, where they had sold off 100% or 88% of the way since 2008 or 2012 or 16. It's a technical play on oil assets, not actually oil itself, like USO or WTI, right? It's not like that. That is not really like a crazy killer play, a value trade. Do people still use TA? Yeah, dude, it's taboo to not use TA at hedge funds and institutions. It's weird. Like, people obviously use TA, yes. comic book movies getting long in the tooth. Oh yeah, dude, too much, and they're still doing it. Let's just keep it going, man. We keep making so much money off of it. Why not, man? Oh my God, man, I've been live for an hour and 40 minutes now. What? Hour and 40 minutes. Join the live stream, the like button, the bell, it's up. Holy crap! Is that a joke? Nicholas, man, I'm in the chat, let's go!
Is that a joint?
Bruh.
Dude, Nicholas, man, thanks so much for joining the Patreon, supporting the team. You care about investing in yourself, joining the Patreon is extremely valuable. That's a big if. Most people don't want to invest in themselves, don't want to become self-reliant. They just want handouts. They want, it's like freedom or security. Which one do you want? Most people choose security. No, we won't do that. Thanks for that, dude. Thank you, Nicholas, coming in from France. It's a little late over there, isn't it? What time is it in France? It's 2 a.m. over there almost, man. It's Friday, though, so you're good. That's right, Herbert, man. Hype in the effing chat. Let's go. Yeah, thanks for people stopping by and watching me on this Friday when you could be doing anything. 580 people still here. Really appreciate that. Where Bitcoin closed, if you don't know, closed the a very nice bullish engulfing candle at its literal session highs when we did finish the day, which is beautiful. So right now, you just got a bunch of indecision, nothing going on. I mean, your $50 range on the new day. That is just bullish convergence, man. A high on price, a higher high on price, higher levels of positive Momo. That is a good sign. Yes, convergence. Jason. Nonstop. Frisk is in Germany. Well, that means it's like 241 or 341, dude. What are you doing, man? Thank you, dude, for watching so late over there. I mean, here it's just getting started, dude. It's 6:43 p.m. my time. Might have to take an Uber to the bar at this point because I'm on my second beer now, right? Don't know. I mean, I should probably end it, like on my second beer and not go for a third. Chat, what do you think, man? Should I do one more or just end it? Finishing. This is my last sip right here for the second. Javier, yeah, we looked at that one yesterday. Intel, man. Up thrusting through the top of a range you'd been in for years. But there's that triple MACD bearish divergence that makes you be like, I don't trust the breakout here. Well, how can I trust the breakout when we're exhausted after breaking out? It's just crazy. Chris Sorensen, no, you good, dude. You good, man. No need to apologize or anything. One more, dude. I don't know, man. These are decent beers. These are heavier beers. High grav. .3% alcohol is really not that much. I mean, so it is, but it's not at the same time. Well, yeah, Psycho GHP, of course. Safety first. That's what Uber's for. My God, dude. All right, it was New Year's, and I went downtown. I Ubered downtown, but trying to Uber back, thank God I had friends I was with. It would have been over $100 or around $100. It was like $100 on the dot when I finally just said, F this. Can you take me? I'll pay you. I'll pay you $40 just to take me home to their DD, to my friend's DD, the group. And they did it. But that's just crazy, man. $100 for a ride back. Better than $5,000 DUI. I get it. Well. Daniel, that's the most frequently asked question. It exists. in this live chat. It does exist in the Patreon. But I mean, I do education on all the time. All the time, dude. Like for free. I don't know, man. It's like equidistant channel. Bib channel. Bitcoin Cash is trending. Of course it is. It's weird why it'd be trending right now. If you truly want to see what's going on with Bitcoin Cash, look no further than right here on this chart in log scale. All right. We've got 1 and 2 on the bottom, 1 on the top. Some nice touches in between and hitting the 200-day moving average and near that potential supply line, 288. Also, look left, critical areas. You are above them, actually. How much else? Like what is it? 267. I don't know why this isn't showing up. 268. You're above it barely. So good luck holding and sustaining prices.
I know it's a total S coin, but can you check Decentraland? Mana.
Bruh.
Oh my god, I need more mana. I haven't looked at that crap in so long, dude. I don't think I've ever looked at it on the US dollar pair. Are you asking about Bitcoin pair or US dollar pair? I don't know. Okay. Let me know in chat which one. BTC pair, US dollar. Oh, you know, become 90 for life. I wouldn't take it personal, man. Okay, I know. People ask about things. Then I've got like art to unveil and all these other things, man. So I wouldn't be mad about it. We already did Mike Martino, man. Tardy, can you pass the tardy sauce to the stream? We'll hit it like twice. This is Bitcoin Cash by itself, not BSV. Look like this, like the way we've been looking at Litecoin and Ethereum. It hadn't broken out, and is that it just barely broke major resistance. Don't know how long we can sustain prices above it. You just barely broke it, and you're touching the 200-day moving average as well. So not gonna be easy. What was it that we're gonna look at? Mana Connect. Oh my god. US. Oh wow. I don't think I've ever looked at Mana with the US dollar. Is it like a Binance or something? Oh, so illiquid, dude. Oh. God. Oh my god, dude. It's just like whatever, man. You got a dead asset. Who cares about this crap, man? What do you want me to do with this? Like that. That's crypto. I mean, am I going to just anchor randomly? I mean, it's a low, a lower low. I can just try this or something. 1 and 2. Like that or something. I don't know. It doesn't really give me good touches, but it does 1 and 2 here. You're not breaking out anything yet, so you're not even making higher lows, dude. Not yet. But you broke. Look, you're springing and you're trying to back test the spring. If you can hold above 3.1 pennies, you might be in really good shape, right? You might break out to the upside, right? You break, you hold above this long enough, you break the down sloping resistance and all that, you might very well have a very nice run up to near 7 cents, but again, I don't know. It's like a liquid S coin. I mean, someone please tell me the amount of volume that happens on this chart. Decentraland, dude. Not to be mean. It's just like Why trade this when you can? There's so many assets that make hundreds of millions of dollars per quarter that are in overall bull trends on the stock market. They'll look like this and only this. They don't look like that, right? I don't know, man. I don't get it, man. I don't understand the infatuation with just finding S coins. It has to be S coins. It can't be anything else. But I get you, Todd, man. I'll look at it for you, okay? You're not breaking out. Oh my God, what tool, man? Yeah, you want to know, man. You want to know. Everyone wants to know. I know, dude. I don't even know, man. What to play? Is that daily 10-day average? That's not true. That can't be accurate. No way. 10-day average on this. Man, we're going back to home base, 81.58. Sorry, dude. Ever since we closed at the highest point of the day, we haven't done anything. Right? Yeah, look, man, this was the last 4-hour candle of the day. You closed like literally at its highest point, and then now it's just, eh. And this could continue on, but it might take time. 4-hour candle, 4-hour chart for Bitcoin. You broke the range, and you've held outside of the range, which is good. It's a good project, man, but that doesn't correlate into you making money off of it at all. Based on history, all it's done is, oh, it had one huge pop because Bitcoin and the VC venture capitalist ICO boom. That's it. The only reason it and all the other S coins did that is because insane amounts of money from Silicon Valley pumped the market, and all that money is literally gone. $600 million plus is gone and may never return to this market. Okay, so that is why Decentraland did that thing. So did any other random S coin you can think of did the same thing. All of them. Everyone was a genius in 2017. It's like, great project. Team have good hearts. Yes. It still won't be enough, Matt. Not enough. Cool gaming. So, you know, giving you the look here, listen on Bitcoin, where, I mean, the next resistance, where we are right now, I was saying it earlier, we were like 8,088 or something. I'm like, dude, there's no resistance looking left where we are on Bitcoin. I don't know why we wouldn't go to 8,400 again, just to test it. But we're just sitting in limbo right now. Yeah, I do have a static video, I guess, in the Equidistant, but it's in Patreon, so. But Nicholas, thanks again, man, for joining the Patreon. Really, really appreciate that. I can't believe it, man. After 2 beers, I feel drunk. 2 beers, I'm just like, oh my God, like, they say 2 beers and you can't drive. That's the way I feel. Like, I'm impaired after 2 beers. What's up, Renee? Good to see you. Happy New Year. It's been a minute, but I know we all have things going on. Oh, Toby C, thanks for joining the Discord. All of you should be joining the Discord, especially if you like want to know when I'm live and not miss my streams, which you inevitably will if you rely on YouTube notifications, because they have extremely weak notification system, tenuous. So again, join the Discord because we ping at everyone. If you're part of the Discord and you have notifications on, you will get notified when I'm live. So that's another major reason. Okay. Thanks for talking about divergence. So good, man. I'm glad to hear it. That's also everything that I talk about here. If you like watching the stream, the Patreon is like an installment to the stream where it's like I can better follow along with what Ray is talking about because I've just learned based on the videos and clips in the Patreon like what he's talking about. He like goes through and teaches it all, but it's all done on stream for free. But then it just gets condensed. 2-hour streams get condensed in 5-minute educational segments. It's beautiful, man. In Germany, beer is very god. Nico, is that true? Heard things about that, right? I'm thinking about coming to Germany for Oktoberfest 2020. Thinking about it, man. Probably gonna happen. You go over Scotch, Zeke. What? I mean, like, dude, it's like alcohol content, so it's not even. It's like Scotch is gonna wreck you equally, isn't it? I think. Garth Vader, what do you mean one, dude? One what? I'm gonna think long and hard about getting another beer or not while I go to the bathroom. Okay, so just sit tight. I'll be right back. Do what you want. I have some thinking to do. While Bitcoin is at 81.77, near 8,200, its highest point of yesterday.
Bruh.
Be right back. All right, I'm back, and I've made my decision. So I will do what I've done before. I will give chat 5 minutes. If we get 420 likes, the stream will continue. I'll get another beer. We'll keep it going. If we can't get 420 likes total in 5 minutes, we cut it and call it a good stream because it's been live for 2 hours now, right? So, and right now, logo on the 8s. Holy crap! Or it's really an hourly candle has just closed. I think so. The ball is in your court, chat. 420 likes by 8:05 Eastern. 8:05:30 Eastern. That's it. It's that easy. So all you can do is hit the like button, and then we can do.
Is that a joint?
Maybe not. I don't know. Also, Craig, man. Which one, dude? Oh, AL. It's almost like you're like ASL. I like the accumulation, man. A lot. I like it a lot. 8176. The big one just hanging out, dude. So it's like accumulation over and over and over again. It's like you had the ascending triangle, right? And you broke it already. It's like you kind of started here and you back tested it. And then accumulation connects, right? Maybe you started here. Yeah. Right? So it's like you had it, but now you're forming like this scuffed head and shoulders pattern. You know, and like what? I don't like that. So you had it, you broke it, and now you're making a lower high. Okay, so I don't know. It's okay. It's not bad, but it's not making higher highs yet. Now, great bullish trend. That's amazing. You love seeing a bullish pattern, a bullish trend. I mean, you'd think the measure move would put us near 52 bucks, maybe even a little higher. Just think about it like this. %100% measure move. What's in your all-time highs? If it plays out, right? Hasn't yet. So we'll be. I mean, we back tested though. That's what's interesting. It's like, can we not rally? It's time to rally. It is time. Okay, you've got 3 minutes. 2 minutes, 30 seconds, really. Describe infidel in this situation, Nico. Okay. Pump it? Pump what, dude? No pump right now. Only yesterday, not today. That's been around for an hour and 3 minutes now. All right. Huh. Chat, I believe you've got less than 2 minutes now. It's 8:03 and 45 seconds. So that means you've got 1 minute 15 seconds, I believe. It's already, and we got 403 likes, 407 likes, 412 likes. You've got like a minute left. Yep, less than a minute now. 55 seconds until 420 likes or the stream ends. And it's okay. It's not a big deal. It's just like, it was a challenge. It's a challenge and it doesn't cost you anything for it to happen. Not like anything like that. So we've got clearly some people that don't want me to continue streaming because they're hitting the dislike when we have a goal, a fun goal. Like whatever, dude. Be toxic. No one cares. 30 seconds. Yeah, 30 seconds to 420 likes. We have 2 more likes. Are you kidding me, dude? 2 more. Oh, gosh dang it, dude. There it is, man. Oh, my God, chat. Are you kidding me, dude? Unbelievable, dude. I was going to say.
Adios, turd nuggets.
Bruh.
But I won't. Oh, my God. All right. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. All right, I'm getting a beer. We'll keep the stream going for at least one more. Hold on. All right. You've done it, Chad. I'm extremely impressed. I thought that y'all weren't going to get it. You know, the last time I did this, y'all didn't get the goal, even though there were like 200 plus people that could have made the goal happen. So the stream did end last time. So this is the first time I've ever done this where it actually played out. And y'all overkilled it. Mother of God, thanks for the 447 likes. Incredible army we have here. Truly. 81.85. I mean, how close? $15 from 8,200? That's pretty strong, man. Remember, in the end, this 24-hour period, though it's the weekend, we could have indecision, small candle like we've had before. A couple small candles for the weekend, and then pump again. But you really want to see follow-through price action. We'll get a true, very, very clear bullish engulfing candle, which we got today, or yesterday, excuse me. You're gonna do one more. You're gonna do one more, man. Yes, legend, yes. Y'all the real ones, I call it. The real ones. Okay. Nicholas, cheers to you, dudes. And you join the Patreon. Much love. And really, again, can't wait to see you in the Discord with everyone else. We have very good conversations in the Patreon chat. Aaron Z, okay, we have to subtract 5. It still counts. Subtracting Aaron Z's 5 fake account admission right there of guilt for cheating. Stop telling me that you're cheating, chat. Stop cheating. It needs to be like real people, not the same people liking multiple times on different accounts. If Bitcoin were to go down, we wouldn't make it. Dice, probably not. Who knows, man? It's all about the sentiment, and the sentiment's strong because we were $9 away from the highest high of the new day. Gotta be in the green again. Holy crap. Daniel Oakenshill, we did look at ETC. We looked at it, man. We listened. We were at the overhead resistance or near it. Like pretty much at it, but then rising wedge on the 4 hour with clear bearish divergence on ETC. So there could be a reversal before we, sell off, pivot, and then run again off making higher low. Irish smells a pump company coming. What? Incoming. Oh my God, companying. I was be like, what is in this beer, dude? Getting the womp womps off 2 beers. Unbelievable. Only for 1 counts. What? Well, it's not cheating if you have multiple personalities. Yeah, dude. Hopefully you're on your medicine, though, because then you don't have those personalities, right? Do I think this is because of Bitcoin Cash? Not really, no.
Bruh.
Oh, no, not ACB.
We stock pumping coming. Can you look at top?
I get Sai. Thanks for 359 of Bitcoin. I was so close to not having to do ACB. ACB, man. What a joke. Oh, of course this thing always screws up log scale. Oh, it's such a trash can. It's below the 886 too. Approaching the... Oh my God. Approaching the 100% retrace. June 20... It reminds me of an S-coin. Exactly of an S-coin. Losing all of its value. So that's kind of the target, I guess. Though you have divergence. Or you had it. It doesn't matter. No demand. So wait for 134, but maybe... I don't know, man. Why do we go long? We go long because the trend's bullish. This is not bullish trend. This is like a all over the place trend, right? You double topped, you ran up, rallied, made a lower high, then you broke a demand line. And once you broke that demand line, you even back tested it as resistance when it was once support, and you've dumped horrendously after 165 horizontal line support. Well, I mean, you could make the argument maybe 116, but for real, 30 pennies. Yes, 30 pennies. XRP price. I will trade you 1 XRP today for an ACB tomorrow.
Bruh.
Or something, man. Awful. Okay, so that's it. After 130, if you can't hold that, 116 maybe, kind of. Can't hold 116. Okay, see you down at 30 pennies. That's it. Wow. In a downtrend, clearly you saw it. You were contained within it. Boats and hose. Loco. Boats and hose. Not even dividend. But what a joke, dude. You're better off owning Chevron, man. So here we are, man, just in limbo on Bitcoin. Trying to reiterate, to keep people's attention, because people are here probably for Bitcoin. Not so much for the art. Not so much for me drinking, but mainly Bitcoin live price action. Am I right? We're here, we're going to cover it. Home base, it's Bitcoin. XRP to ACV. Okay, that's it. I'm about to just destroy this PC. About to throw it out the window since you just asked about the infinite paradox. All right? Don't take it personal. Actually, you should extremely take it personal or something. Oh my god.
Thanks for drinking another beer with us, Kings.
Bruh.
Daniel Oakenshield, thank you so much for the threes, and thanks for your forefathers for fighting against the orcs and against Sauron himself, and more importantly, against who? Melkor, or we would call him Morgoth. You don't know about, again, Lord of the Rings lore, where Morgoth was, he was one of the big boys that was created by, he was like an Iluvatari or whatever, created by like, he was like one of the Maya. No, he was higher than the Maya. The Maya were like Gandalf and the Balrog and Sauron. He was higher than Sauron. It's kind of complicated. Don't worry about it, dude. Feel free to bring up Lord of the Rings lore, if you will, from the books and what's going to be happening in the Silmarillion, okay? 8185. Drinking my beer. Chilling with y'all. Thanks for the 420 plus likes. At this point, we're at 455, which is spectacular. Hello? Still there. Wondering if we should
Could
pivot.
leave you also known a weekly/daily as a pennant that broke out? Or no?
Greg, what's up, dude? Thanks for the threes, man. Weekly Connect. Broke a pennant. Oh, somewhat, man. Somewhat. It's like you broke a demand line, right? It was like you had this clear upsloping support, and then you broke it, right? And now you're just like, you're out of it. That's okay. I mean, this is exactly what Visa and Microsoft did before they made all-time highs. Okay, so you can't be that upset about it. It's kind of like, you kind of created a range in a way. Between $41 and $50, you're near the top of the range. I think one of the ranges. That's why it's kind of like, I know what you're saying. This is him. This is Craig, dude. Craig's like, dude, I plotted it like this, man. No, we didn't break anything. Right? Am I crazy here, Craig? Craig. Mole Craig. Onesie twosie. 1 2 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 on the bottom. I mean, no, we have not broken anything. This is still in great look on the weekly. Price contraction nearing the top, the supply line, where there could be sell orders. So you're still dealing with higher risk for long. Okay. Now the great news is on the oscillators, no bearish divergence at all, and you're only at freaking 57.8, nearly 60. So nah, dude, you're okay there on the weekly, but nah, I don't think we've broken it. Chat, can y'all confirm? Help me out here. Be like, yeah, it's true, man. It doesn't look like we broke out yet. Somebody? Or
Bueller.
Oh my god. Only y'all knew what I was laughing about. A message someone sent me. Oh my god. God bless him. You think you ignore the second wick on the top? You can't ignore it, man. I mean, you gotta just be conservative. Being conservative, nothing wrong with that, dude.
Is that a joint?
Mitch, do you know what causing INSG dump today? I kinda regret brought so much an option call for this stock. Any thought?
Ol and Seago, the fact that it hit at 1.1272, the fact that it was showing clear as day bearish divergence. I mean, did we not look at this as bearish divergence? Monero, what the? Are you kidding me? Let's go Monero, dude. Come on, dude. Come on, let's go. Let's head on over to the Monero chart real quick. We got a breaker in the back, man. Let's go, dude. We pumping, dude. We pumping. This is the highest high Monero's seen since November of 2019. But in Seago, you can't tell me when we looked at it, I did not say bearish divergence. You just can't, man, right? There is no effing way. I remember looking at this, dude. You had completed a pattern, right? The pattern played out. 1272 VIP extension. Yes, confluence up here, but my God, if you don't see a high on price, a higher high on price with lower levels of positive momentum, lower levels of relative strength, that is Class A, bearish divergence on both oscillator connects, right? I mean, tell me true. Did I tell you that? Did I forget? Did I omit bearish divergence on the daily? On Encigo? Tell me true. Thank you, dude. And thanks for the sub, Gary J. Bitcoin, 8,199 or what? You kidding me, man? But it looks like other assets across this market are pumping harder. Links up. Oh my God. Links up 3.5%. Come on, dude. Let's go. Link in log. Hype. It's already hit the first target, if you will, but it's rallying again. Bitcoin, 8,221. We just hit the highest high of the day.
Hype in the chat!
All right, so we think between 234 and 285, reasonable target off the trade of this bullish scuffed cipher. Scuffed because it's normally a 786 PCZ, but 886 doesn't mean it's not in value areas. Come on, dude. All right, let's go to Bitcoin because it is actually at its highest point of the day right now. Wow. Chat, we might be onto something, dude. Here it is. Can you see it on the daily? The pattern, man. The sell-off. The pivot. The engulfing candle. And now, just a smidge. So much more time. There's 22 hours left in this day. But this might be the beginning of some follow-through price action, which would be stupendous, where we could see 8,400 again. Maybe. Even this weekend. If market participants are willing. Please don't double top, sir. Litecoin hitting 50, Don Julio? No, that hasn't happened yet. But yeah, it might. I don't know. You'd be like, Litecoin could hit 50, right? Instead of it is hitting 50. It's like fake news, dude. It's 49.65. Okay, we're close. We're close. All right, so good news on the Bitcoin. This is why other assets were pumping a little bit. But, okay, pulling back a little bit. We're, okay. Wow, man. Guess I'm glad y'all kept me around for another beer, huh? I'd have been kicking myself. You're hyped on Pronaut? What does that do? Yes, Cisco Kid, for sure. What's up, Isaias Bermudez? Welcome, dude. I remember when you subbed, dude, and I was like, hey, this is fun saying his name.
Bruh.
EOS moving. What? I can't believe it, dude. It's going to overtake Bitcoin. What's total market cap? I can tell you with the click or the push of one button. And here it is. 217 billion, man. That's what it is. All right. If you truly want to see it, my God, I hate bringing this up because it's like you could watch any scrub out there that spends the majority of their time just sitting here doing this. I mean, isn't it true, man? It's like, okay, man, so we're just going to look at coin market cap for, you're going to have this on the screen. We're just going to talk about speculation and news on some S coin because I'm a crypto guy. I like crypto, dude. No, that's not how this stream goes at all, ever. So the fact that I'm bringing this up, I'm embarrassed. I'm actually really embarrassed that this is on my screen right now. I'm sorry. Forgive me, chat. Forever. Dude, KVR. Hey, dude. I'm going on 3 beers now. Caviar. That is from the Joe Rogan podcast with Elon Musk as the host.
Is that a joint?
I mean, you will listen to it for a sec, though.
Is that a joint?
You probably can't because of stockholders, right?
I mean, it's legal, right?
It's totally legal.
Whatever, dude. It's totally legal, man. Oh, yeah, dude. Cool, man. Get it out of here. What happened, Julia? What are you talking about? Okay, we cool. And 82.31, very close. Climbing again. We are just dollars away. 82.41 is the highest high of the day so far, chat. If you didn't know, well, that means less than $10 away, man, from, you know, the highest high, dude. And really, if the daily was to close right now, it'd be the highest high of the whole rally on where traders settled up. But again, we know there's like 21 hours plus left in the day, so. Gareth, I don't know my thoughts on that. I know that algos are programmed to read charts like I do, so that's not weird. That's probably why it works. There we are. Highest high of the day, 82.48. Chat, hello? Anyone here? Anyone at all, man?
Bueller.
Is Bitcoin...
Going to the moon. Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, would you look at this?
Okay. Dude, I'm so excited. I cannot effing wait, chat. Like, yeah, I might go out with, hang out with some friends at a bar or something. But dang, dude, I almost want to be like, nah, I'm not going to do that because I need to hang this stuff in my living room.
I showed my coworkers the Leroy Jenkins video meme, and now it's meme of the month at my office, lol.
Wait, which meme, dude? Are you talking about just literally Leroy Jenkins, Jim? Jim Raynor? Dude, Raynor. It's like we used to be family members, and then your ancestors were like, no, we're gonna Nor Ray. We're gonna Raynor. And it's like, okay, dude, Raynor all you want. I'm still just a Ray, man. But I do know for a fact that Ray is a spinoff from McRae, MCRAE. It was some sort of Scottish infighting, tribalism, clan thing. And I hear that Rays and McRae's have issues still to this day. Discrimination and all that. So I don't know, man, really. But it does kind of make me want to go to Scotland to see. I want to go to all the McRae stores and be like, what's up, dude? What's up, man? Like, you're a Ray, get out of here. We don't serve your kind here. And then I can tweet about it. And we can do all that stuff, right? Anyway. Break it. I must break it, man. Oh, Jim Raynor from StarCraft. Go figure. Wait, is Jim Raynor part of the human people that have the music and the Confederate flag and all that? Gosh dang it, dude. Don't tell me that's true. You're from the McKinney clan in Scotland. Tej, be careful, man. Don't tell too many. There might be enemies out there. If you're in a clan, you have a rival clan that wants your undoing. So, oh my God, it's Jin Disc. Thanks for joining the Discord, dude, with your crazy name and no avatar. Join our effing Discord. Join our effing Discord or be destroyed. That's it. It's kind of a threat, but not really. I mean, it's a cap threat. It's a joke. Dude, Pinterest, man. We saw it on the 8th, 2 days ago, and it looked promising. Pinterest. Let me try to pull it up on the other screen. The Pin 15 Club. Oh my God, of course it didn't. All right, real quick. Pinterest. Just know I have Bitcoin up. I'm looking at it. I'm looking here. I'm listening. But again, I don't want people to miss out because, oh, hey, man, Bitcoin's pumping on the weekend. But look here, listen, dude. It's like accumulation. It's like Bitcoin in a way. But this one broke out of a downtrend. Sorry. There we go. Broke the downtrend, higher low. Divergence on the lower low. Low to lowest low. And then it became a higher low, the convergence. And it kind of broke out, didn't do anything. But you think in time, it very well could see at least 23 bucks. Right? That's like the IPO price on Pinterest. I just think it's getting a little exhausted. The selling has been incessant since August. So you think down at these levels, it's very possible. What about low to high? Oops, sorry. Low to high. I didn't do this, did I? Let me do that real quick. Low to major high. Sweet mother of Jesus, dude. It hit the 1414 fib extension perfectly, man. Like, perfectly. Showing bullish divergence at a 1414 fib extension. Before it made a higher low accumulation and broke the neckline. And so you'd think upside potential. Measure move at this small structure, 2126. But again, you'd think majorly we'd see probably 23 bucks. That's it, Pinterest. I just wanted that. Bruh. I wanted to get that off my chest because it would have been like the, what is it, like the Shakespeare poem with the heart underground or something? It's like that, but for Pinterest. But no one even got what I just talked about. Okay. 82.46. Very close. 82.47. Getting higher and higher, man. Just like Elon. They said, nah, we're going the Nor, the Ray. Not Ray, the Nor. Boom, Jacob. There you go, dude. The music's too quiet now. Unbelievable. Too quiet, too loud, too stupid. Oh, yeah, man. If you're enjoying the live stream, man, hit that like button. That bell, that's go on. Okay, dude, just kidding. Sorry about that. It happens when I drink. You know, my mind opens up and we start doing really weird, creative things. Okay. Gonna check out Bitcoin Cash. Hide it, man. Just kidding. No, we looked at Bitcoin Cash multiple times today. Really keeping our eye on the one coin that actually matters more than any coin. Because if it wasn't for Bitcoin moving up, Bitcoin Cash SV would not be moving up at all. It'd be dumping. My bears a whale, look out. Okay, we are just, there it is. We just, there, here we are. Session highs, 82.57, 82.62 if you are to be exact. Nearly 82.63. Very good, man. Just following through a little bit. We never saw these prices yesterday. They're even higher than yesterday. Very good, man. Excuse me. Excuse me, officer. I'm a little high.
Is that a joint?
Could you tell me where 3rd Street is?
Bruh.
Hey, take it easy. You're on 3rd Street. Okay. I don't scout, man. I took a target. Look, man. This is how sweet swing trading is. Position trading, swing trading, converging. It's like two different types of trading. Putting them together. It's like, I took a long on Bitcoin January 3rd at 72.50. When I saw we were about to close a bullish engulfing candle for real. And was really like, I gambled a little bit on 72.50 because at the time it was like 7,400. And I'm like, maybe this will pull back to where the market opened the day before on January 2nd, right? Maybe. And it did. No, it actually didn't get down there. I don't know why I picked 72.50. It was like a psychological number. We were $100 above. I'm like, F this, dude. Let's go a little bit lower. And then we hit it like 3 times intraday. 3 effing times. 72.50. Ran up. 72.50 again. Ran up. 72.50 one more time. And then was gone. I'm not really concerned about it. I knew 8,500 would be a problem area because of psychological resistance, but the target's like 87.40 or something. So like, I don't know, man. Like, for me, I'm thinking that we'll go and test 8,500 again. I think we'll test 84 to 8,500 again. It'll come up, it'll do this, that, and it could very well be a higher high. Right, look here, listen, man. It was like, did we not just say at the beginning of the effing stream that was 2 hours, 30 minutes ago, the way the oscillators look, it looks ready to go again? Like, because you were losing all your negative momentum on the 4 hour and you're about to be showing positive histograms. You're not overbought. So the rally could continue. And it's somewhat continuing. Okay? And this is your 4 hour chart, a 2-month large range. You broke out, you back tested, you've sprung. Very good.
I just felt like streaming.
No, Crypto Gizmo. No, you're not going to do that. Sorry, man. Sorry. Do you think, Crypto Gizmo, I ever did anything like what you just did? Really? You know, I've been working my A off for pretty much 2 years now. Every single day live. Grinded through the scrubbiest bear market in Bitcoin's history. Yes, for real. And organically built a following, and you're not going to come in here and shill your crap with no integrity. You don't have any trust. No one believes anything you say, dude. So no, that's not how you do it, dude. Sorry, man. How about you keep showing up every day for a year and see how many people follow? Do that, man. Do it the right way, not the scrubby cheating way where you're trying to clout chase. That's what you're doing.
Is that a joint?
My
Don't clout chase,
portfolio
dude.
topped out at 140. I need a green candle, and I'll make it 2. 2 of the big ones in Mitch. I need it by tonight.
Oh yeah, Edrin, man. Thanks for 420, man. Thank you, Dad. Much love. 8230, man. Pulling back. Pulling back a little bit. It's just unreal, dude. It's just like, it's offensive almost. It's like, dude, you are slapping me in the face and all the work I put in for the past 2 years in the worst conditions ever for Bitcoin. And some good ones. You know, hey, I'll guess what, dude? You know what? I reap the benefits of the great run up. But it's not like we didn't call the bottom when like Tone Vase and all those other established crypto people, Leo Wall, were like, sell all your Bitcoin at 33.43, and we're like, buy. And it went up to nearly 14,000 from that low. It was the bottom, okay? You know what? I want to unhide him. You know what? I don't actually. He's going to stay hidden. F that, dude. F that. And of course you don't see him because he's banned, dude. You don't come in and shill your crap. No integrity. Well, no, it's like, Julia, it's like, remember the Flash in the Pan kids, the 2 guys, they were like Mario Brothers, but for crypto or something. Remember they came in, we banned him, and he emailed me and he apologized, and then I advocated for him just because I felt bad, and I got him a bunch of subs, and then they like literally like didn't show up the next day to stream, and then they like just stream like once a week. It's like, you know what, I'm done. I'm done advocating for small streamers because, dude, I don't know who they are. I don't know what they're pushing, and chances are they'll probably end up selling out to these scam coins that try to email me every day, trying to pay me money to put their crap on our stream. F that, dude. It's clout with a T. Ace. G. What's the song? Do anything for clout. Do anything for clout. It's like a rap song, dude. No. Don't do anything for clout. Thank you, Gareth, man. Really, really appreciate that. No, dude, I mean, it's like, forget them. I don't think about them, but when they come in, we're going to scold them. And everyone will become learned and be like, hey, man, I just saw the intent of one nobody, you know, and the other person, that I've worked tirelessly for 2 years for you. I'm telling you what they're doing, what I've seen them do, which I could have done or tried to do, but never did. But he was gonna make me rich, IBLB. I know, dude. I know. Other guy. Wait, who hacked the community? Uh-oh, we're getting breaking news now.
Bow to your sensei. Bow to your sensei!
Okay, chat, so evidently our entire community has been hacked. That doesn't even... It's not how it works, dude. You can't just say... That's like, I declare bankruptcy! Just because you declare it doesn't make it so. And someone's saying they did that, and it's like, that's not real. Like, you can't just... I'm not conflicted. Should I have stayed? For the third beer, dude? I don't know anymore. Thanks to the 600 people tuned in. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Less than 25 likes from 500? Really? Chat? Absolutely incredible effort. I don't know if I've ever seen chat put in this much effort. On a Friday stream, for that matter. You want to tell me more about that? What just happened? We've been hacked, chat. We've been hacked. So attempted rally here. First positive histogram wick we've seen since yesterday, probably, right? No, 2 days ago. Wow, we haven't seen positive momentum in 2 days on the 4 hour. So first one. Normally it's not the last one. So maybe we'll get follow through price action in the coming 4 hour periods. Attempted rally, right? You run up, you sell off, commonly. I believe, based on Patreon, they fibbed from a low to high. It's a 50% retrace on the dot. Okay, Dow theory states. It states, after you have an impulse.
$333 tip. Can you look at Dash?
I don't know why it says that, dude. $333 tip. Yeah, we'll look at Dash Connect. It's kind of interesting. It's very interesting, actually. Because I looked at it today, I even posted it in the general chat, or charting only, or something. I don't know, but anyway, 50% retrace. The Dow theory states you will, once you have an impulse, when you do begin to retrace, you retrace commonly 50% of the way before you reverse to the price action that the prevailing trend was doing. So the prevailing impulse or trend was up, you retrace 50% of the way, and then you run again. That is like Dow's theory, man. You know, Charles Dow. Dow Jones Industrial, that guy. Dow. Not a joke. Some guy said, this is a warning, do not sub to my channel. It's like, oh, you got that right. No one will ever sub to your channel, dude. You can't use reverse psychology here either. No one's gonna be like, he said, don't sub to his channel. Okay, that's it. I'm subbing to his channel, dude. That's the first I've ever seen anyone do that. Chat, they just tried to use reverse psychology on you. I mean, they got hidden, but that's kind of effing hilarious, dude. I think now we can claim we've seen it all, mods. We could just end it right here. It'd be perfect. It'd be like the end of a beautiful movie or a novel. Wow. Tornadoes in freaking Austin, Texas. That means I'll be getting tornadoes soon. I know it's supposed to be just disgusting weather all weekend. Of course, just depression. Depression all weekend. Can't go outside or do anything. Yeah. Hold on. Yep. It's like 100% chance tomorrow, then like 50% chance tonight. Really? Rain's supposed to start at like 11 my time. Unreal. Oh my god, dude. That's winter months for me though. Please don't sub to my channel, chat. Dude, it's like this, man. Oh my god, I'm sorry I'm bringing it up, but I have to, dude. Why not, man? At least we know we're safe. It's like this, chat, okay? Maybe. I don't know. That's weird. It's not gonna pull up like that easy. Okay. Wow, I thought it'd be easier than that. You type it in and it'd be just up on YouTube like that. That quote. Crap, now I have to recall like what scene it's in. When does he do that? It's gotta be like season 2, right? Is it like the sexual harassment episode? I can't believe this, dude. I can't believe this. Dude, this is killer, man. Freaking killer.
What do you know about Zerglings? We need additional pylons. Planet Terp may be a good start.
What do I know about it, dude? What do I know about it, right? Good question, dude. Right, it's gotta be, who are the humans, dude? Who are the humans in StarCraft? I forgot. They're the Terran? I think Terran are human, maybe not. I don't think humans are Terran. This is too much, dude.
Is that a joint?
Let's go, Charles. Time to break through 9K.
But not good. No, well, we're not even breaking 8250, dude. So keep your head on a swivel, man. Not even 8500. Okay. Well, that doesn't work. Somebody help me with that, please. Somebody, StarCraft nerd. Who are like the southern people? They're the Terran. They're the Brotoss. No, the Protoss? Is that who the humans are? Nah. Well, then tell me the truth, Taylor. Who is it? There's not a joint. Stop. No more trolling. I can't get it. I can't get the right answer. Thoughts on the XFL? Gonna be a good football league. Wasn't this like 10 years ago that it, okay, the Tehran. Okay. Oh, it's like this, dude. It's like this. All right, this is us. Oh, this is it, dude. This is it, man. We are the humans. We are the humans, man. Dude, I never played the game, but I loved the soundtrack for the Terran. Okay. It's good music. It's whatever, dude. It's just generic A music. I can't believe I can't find the reverse psychology on The Office. Oh, the Christmas party. That's what it is. I'm looking, dude. But it's probably pretty loud. But... maybe I'll find it in this one. Wow, I mean, like, really, dude? Like, really? whatever. F it. Okay, I'll just read the quote, I guess, because good God, the YouTube sucks, dude. Okay, reverse psychology is an awesome tool. I don't know if you guys know about it, but basically, you make someone think the opposite of what you believe, and that tricks them into doing something stupid. Works like a charm. Whatever, dude. Michael Scott. Jeez, man, I didn't know it was going to be this difficult. This is unreal. And we're at 82.33, not moving at all since we hit session highs just 10, 15 minutes ago. Whatever. It's okay though, man. Still climbing a little bit on the weekend, for that matter. Well, I'm glad. A little nostalgia for some of y'all. Fantastic. Were we going to do something, man? You got any question about something? Zerglings? Turp, Planet Turp, we could start. Yeah, we might need additional pylons, man. Totally, dude. Almost done with this beer. So it's like, look, here, listen. That's all I've left, chat. See the bottom. You can still see the beer. That's a good question about taking profit at 8,500. Depending on like our price action at it might be reasonable to take a little off even before the measure move, because it's like we know how powerful that resistance is, and we may like it may prevent us from ever getting to 8,700. And Bulkowski talks about it in his books all the time, like multiple times. It's like, why do we never see the measure move of the pattern? And let's go to the pattern so you can see it on other charts. Hold on. Yeah, so it's like, why do we never get to the measure move? Why will we not ever get the measure move? Because we have overwhelming amounts of overhead resistance above us, and that's at 84 to 8,500, right? Dude, we were like $200 away, less than $200 away from the measure move already on the wick. That was for all the StarCraft fans. Never played the game, but loved the soundtrack. It was cool when it came out. That's it, dude. Pivoting just a little bit, all right? So it's like, so you have the inverse head and shoulders. This could be a much larger move too, just because if you break out of the downsloping resistance for real, which we haven't yet, we're trying to right now. We failed a few days ago, but measure move this pattern again, 8790, almost 8800 really. But if you look at the wedge, the high point to low point, I mean, first target's like effing 10,150. Second target's like 11,000. I don't know if this is the pattern that's going to usher it all in. It may not be at all, but you got to think about it at least. We've been correcting for 200 days. 200-day correction after a bullish impulse. Impulse set the tone for the consolidation. I don't care if we go to 20K ever again. I don't care if we go to 14K or near 14K ever again. But I do know, no matter what, there's a really good chance, no matter where we bottom, we will retrace 50% in 61% of the way. That's it. We got BSV, man. Can't tell me, please tell me you're kidding. Please tell me you're kidding, Can't tell me. I can't be real, because we're gonna have to go and do what they did in South Park and literally burn down Hot Topic. Okay?
Bruh.
Don't force our hands and make us do tough love. Okay? We'll go to Thinkorswim. Nothing on him. Does McDonald's serve lasagna? Chat, do y'all know, does McDonald's serve lasagna? Probably not. I would say no. If I was a guessing man. So Stefanos. Ixler, your wife hid all your liquor, so you're drinking champagne. Hey, you win, dude. It's not a fate, dude. You saying all caps concerns me, and I know where you live, kind of. I know the general vicinity, so at least know where I can travel to go burn down those hot topics, okay? Wow, dude, we are at 0% gains on the day, 8,200. And now we're pulling back, man. Oh my god. 2 hours and 50 minutes. Nearly 3 hours. Hit the like button, the bell, so if you're enjoying the content. Extended coverage of Bitcoin, kind of moving on the weekend, but cooling off a lot. Whoa, what was that? I'm so excited, dude. You know, it's crazy. So the artwork I purchased today, it was like, it will arrive between 110 and 117, right? Friday to Friday. This Friday to next Friday. And I said, I'm like, okay, so if I'm extremely lucky and fortunate, I will get my art today. If I'm really not lucky, I will get it in 7 days from now. If I'm kinda lucky, not really, it'll be in the middle of the week. I guess I'm extremely lucky. The first day that I could have been here, it was here in a week range. I love it. Am I gonna visit Melbourne, Australia, mate? Once those fires settle down, mate, yeah, I might make it out there and try out the bobbies and the stonefish and the irukandji jellyfish, mate. Absolutely. I'm working on my Australian accent so I don't sound so weird when I get out there. Okay. Whatever, dude. The lasagna at McDonald's is a Big Daddy. Is from Big Daddy. What are y'all talking about? I don't remember lasagna in that effing movie. I don't believe it, dude. What artwork is that? Quantic, you weren't here for the. I like unboxed these live. I had never seen them before. Now I feel like buying more of the Dragon Ball Z. I might buy that. It's like $3.50 a pop though. It's not cheap. Not cheap at all. But again, man, sometimes there are things that are worth more to you than money, and I just want my home to be different. You walk in and you're like, dang, dude, this is different than any other place I've been. $3.50 a pop for this size image or painting, whatever. Practice the city names then. It's Melbourne, Australia. GBJ, of course, mate. It's difficult. It's difficult because you gotta have that kind of like, it's like a southern draw, but for Brits. It's like a southern accent converged with a British accent at the same time. So like, at least I have that going for me because I'm from the South in the US. So I get that. Why their accent is just like a southern accent, but for Australia, mate. Whatever, dude. Bitcoin's moving back up a little bit, timeless, man. Holy crap, dude. But we're still confined within the parameters of the downtrend. We are still below the supply line of the downtrend. Okay? Dance a song. Dang, dude, the guy... You talking about the guy who was on Trailer Park Boys? Chat, y'all know what I'm talking about? He was a cameo on Trailer Park Boys. That guy? Compliments of Drink Troll interiors. You did all of Drink Troll's interior artwork in his house. I will hire you then. I can't afford you, but whatever. We already looked at Link, man. Link's hitting the 50% retrace again, dudes. Dang, Renee. That's the guy, the blonde guy, right? I don't know who it was.
Hey, how you doing? Hi, welcome to McDonald's. What can I get for you?
Okay, what do you want?
Cheerios.
Cheerios, they don't got Cheerios. What else?
Lasagna.
Lasagna? What the hell's the matter with you? We'll take hotcakes and sausage.
Sorry, sir. We stopped serving breakfast.
What are you talking about? We're 4 seconds late.
No, you're 30 minutes and 4 seconds late. We stopped serving breakfast at 10:30.
Ah, horse shit!
Oh, wow. Forgot about that. Sorry. Gosh dang it, dude. My bad. Give them kiddies, Bubbles. Give it to him, Bubbles. No, not the blonde guy. Okay. Well, sorry about the other guy who passed. That does suck, man. Always sucks. Alex Lifeson. Man, what a... His last name's kind of a slight. Today, at least. His last name should be Alex Deathson today, unfortunately. Neil Peart is the best rock drummer. Oh, yes. I saw them talking about that on CNBC today. People were putting their life savings in Bitcoin at 15K, don't forget. Dude. At 15K, I didn't even care. I mean, I'm like, hey, that's Bitcoin's crazy, man. But it was like, PayPal just hit all-time highs on earnings of 8 million new users on Venmo or something. Like, what? That's what I remember about that period of time. It was like Nvidia had taken a long on Nvidia $180 and it ran up to like $295. But I sold it like $265 or something, so I missed out on a little bit more gains. But dude, it was bearish divergence on the weekly, so it was like, okay. Victoria, British Columbia loves me. Really, Stavanos, man? Because that's pretty awesome. Because that place is lit, I hear. Okay, man. I don't know, dude. I finished my beer, chat. Okay, 3 beers. There are no more challenges. Okay, there are no more. Okay, thanks for the good guy. Thanks for the 535 still here on a Friday evening with Bitcoin near its highest high. You know, since the 8th, which was 2 days ago. License, not his real name. It's, oh yeah, Zivanich or whatever. That was also in Trailer Park Boys, where it was like a trivia question. Johan Zivanich or something like that. I can't remember off the top of my head exactly. One of his choices was lasagna. Yeah, you want some McDonald's lasagna, Michelle Davis? I know you do. Don't even act like you don't. You made it clear, but that video just did too, and I accidentally said, "Oh, horse!" It's like, I can't turn on media without just extreme amounts of cursing. That's right, Andrew. Yeah, I mean, you can't. Like, you have to just believe. And the dude, there was no headline for, yeah, I missed the top, but when I did get out, the asset that was showing that divergence dumped like 15 to 20% before rallying again, and it was in that wedge, and it rallied one more time and made a slightly higher high. I'm talking like $20, $30 higher high before it literally had the blow off top. So I wasn't mad, and I just said, I don't care. I'm done. Like, I don't care. Yeah, I don't know. We're gonna see a breakout this weekend, dude. I mean, I'll be live if we do break out, you know, on the weekend. You know me, man. I'll be live, but we don't break out on the weekend. But you know how it is, man. Low volume. People aren't trading. People are living their lives. What is your opinion on what About is up to? Sorry, Stefanos. That is just not... That's not working. That's not going to work, dude. Those words. That sentence just didn't happen. Opinion on bots. It's just another derivative, right? It's like another thing that can take money away from the actual asset and put it into a contract that is perception of what Bitcoin is, but it's just a contract. So it's a derivative, and a derivative is never really good for the actual asset, which is Bitcoin. That's it, dude. It's always been that way. More likes and viewers. Let's go, dude. It's true. It's very true. People are trying to go out now, probably. Or something. I don't know. Excuse me. Okay, man. I don't know. Like, dude, 3 hours. I just hit the 3 hour mark. Okay, so. We're gonna hit. Oh my god, man. So it's real tough to continue being live.
Bruh.
On a Friday. Bitcoin not really pumping. Bitcoin's just really had a bullish engulfing candle. It was moving up a little bit, and now it's back down, and it could very well climb again. One separate YouTube playlist for political discussions. Kappa? Aren't I Kappa? Dude, I don't know. I'd have to do that on some other platform or something. So, no point. Because I don't even want to, man. I don't want any of that, dude. It's almost like if you become a commentator for politics, you are a politician. And I don't want any of that, dude. I was very close. Before I started doing this, I was very close getting into that world. And I'm like, nope. Nope. Not doing that. Son of Life or Alex Lifeson. Oh wow, yeah, it's Yanovich or something, right? Am I going out tonight, Mr. Space? It seems very possible, but definitely Ubering if I do. So whatever, man. Okay, we'll just I'll quit while I'm behind here. Chat. 81.82. Look at the downsloping resistance. You know where it is. It's right around 83.30 at this point. So even if you break 83.30, it doesn't matter because you must break 8,500 historical overhead resistance. That is extremely important. If you can break that and hold above it, back test it as support, we might be onto something. But until that happens, you are still in a downtrend. So don't get over euphoric. Don't get cocky, kid. That's it. You must be left with that. The higher low is good. The engulfing candle is good. But dude, until 8,500 is broken and held, we cannot be confident. Cannot be confident of a bull trend yet. Just being real with you. Steering is straight, not a moon boy. F being a moon boy. Moon boys are scrubs that have no integrity and no basis for their claims or arguments. Saying something's going to happen because you feel it's going to happen is not an argument. We at least use technical analysis to make arguments, all right? So appreciate everyone coming out. The likes, the love, support, contributions, the memes, the kings and queens. All right. So I'll be back. Who knows? Whenever Bitcoin starts pumping again. If not, by tomorrow, I'll be live then. Until next time. Respect the T. Hey.
I have a robot vagina.
Adios, turd nuggets.